Now, listen, you guys, it seems like things are really getting intense in the divorce between advocate BBL and her husband Offset. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is out there gearing up for her speech at the United Nations, with a lot of platforms not knowing how to handle the news. I have seen a lot of misrepresentation of facts, especially from platforms like TMZ. We will be talking about that. Meanwhile, Rah Ali is desperately trying to throw shade at Nicki Minaj. It is pathetic when people resort to things like shading babies just so they can make a point. And these are some of the things that we'll be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and the much awaited speech at the United Nations. Now, you guys, by now, you should be knowing exactly what is going on. But for the sake of those of you that do not stay on the blogs, well, Nicki is set to deliver a speech, of course, in advocacy of everything that is going down in Nigeria, in as far as the persecution of Christians is concerned. Now, this issue has allegedly been going on for such a long time, but what I've been seeing on the timeline is, well, people do think that Nicki started this whole thing. They don't really understand what has been going on. And so, in true hater style, they are finding ways to make it seem like Nicki Minaj is problematic for amplifying things that have been happening. And a lot of Nigerians have been speaking about it, okay? But anyway, that being said, it seems like, well, people are excited for this speech. One thing about Nicki Minaj is don't think that she's going to be out there on such a serious matter trying to prove to people that she's funny or inappropriately cracking jokes that have got nothing to do with such a sensitive matter. I promise you, she will be delivering a speech that will be very much professional, and the chord will be matching exactly what the topic is about. This is what Ambassador Mike had to say. He said that Nicki Minaj is not only arguably the greatest female recording artist, but also a principled individual who refuses to remain silent in the face of injustice. I'm grateful she's leveraging her massive platform to spotlight the atrocities against Christians in Nigeria, and I look forward to standing with her as we discuss the steps the president and his administration are taking to end, the persecution of our Christian brothers and sisters. Okay, and Nicki Minaj responded to that, and she said, "Ambassador, I am so grateful to be entrusted with an opportunity of this magnitude. I do not take it for granted. It means more than you know. The Babs and I will never stand down in the face of injustice. We've been given our influence by God. There must be a bigger purpose." What I do not understand is people who are trying to make it seem like Nicki Minaj has done something that's unacceptable by standing with the Nigerian babs. Like, it's no secret that she has a lot of fans in Nigeria. Like, they literally do have Nicki Nights out there in Nigeria. Okay, in fact, in Africa as a whole. Do I even need to spell that out for you? I mean, hello, listen to this Wakanda accent, okay? A bab since day one. But anyway, that being said, so they are now trying to rephrase the entire thing to make it seem like Nicki Minaj is speaking on behalf of President Trump. And I'm like, no, she's speaking on behalf of her Nigerian fans that are also falling victim to everything that's going down. At this point, TMZ is losing it. Harvey, what's going on? This is the headline that TMZ decided to put out. They said Nicki Minaj is said to speak at the United Nations on behalf of the Trump administration. What the F is this? Like, why are you trying so hard to make it seem like just because she agrees with Trump's stance on everything that's going on in Nigeria, it means that all of a sudden she's now a spokesperson for that political party? Are you guys crazy? Like, imagine hating a short pink lady so much to the point that you would rather have people lose their lives in Nigeria as long as, well, that woman is supporting her. Instead of standing up and speaking up for everything that's going down that side, you guys are out there making it seem like, oh my God, as long as Nicki Minaj is supporting them, they deserve to lose their lives. This is what exactly it is giving. And if you guys don't see the evil in this, I don't know what to do anymore. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys. Are you looking forward to the speech? Personally, I am. I really want Nicki Minaj to step out there and prove the naysayers wrong. And one thing about Nicki is she plays chess and not checkers. Because the same people that were out there convincing each other and trying to convince the world that she's schizo, they're the same people that are shaking and are trying to say, well, why would you go and agree with things that Trump said? Why would you go and speak up for Nigerians? Well, if you guys are so confident that she's schizo and she has lost her mind and she's mentally unstable, why are you now holding her accountable for things that she's doing? Well, according to your logic, she's having an episode right now. So why instead are you not praying for her? Why are you trying to demonize her for having a mental breakdown? Because that's what you want to you were trying to convince us that this woman is having mental breakdowns, right? So why can't you stand with the same energy? Is today she's mentally unstable, the next day she's evil because she knows what she's doing, but the previous day I thought you told us that she's mentally unstable. This just goes to show you that they don't even know what to do or what to say. They don't know how to handle this short pink lady, because everything that they ever tried to use against her as a blackmail, she rises above everything. Okay, she owns it. And then what next? I honestly cannot wait for the speech. Okay, I hope Nicki comes out there elegant, with a lot of eloquence, as she always does. Because one thing about her is she knows what to say and when to say it, how to speak, when to swear, when not to swear, when to do baby talk, and when not to do baby talk. So don't be worried. She's not going to be out there trying to crack kindergarten jokes to an audience that is talking about advocacy. That's very important. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Speaking about Nicki Minaj, it seems like Rah Ali is still super obsessed with this woman, because tell me why she's resorted now to throwing shade at babies. Like, wow, Rah. Oh my God, that is so. Each time I see somebody doing something like this, I'm just like, my goodness, you couldn't find anything to use as a clapback or to try and poke someone at. Children, that's what you had to resort to. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. So Rah Ali is out there throwing subliminals. It started when she posted pictures of her children, and I don't know where it came from, how it went from her celebrating her children to her throwing shade using her children. Like, what type of a mother would be out there putting their children on the internet, basically in the face of people, to drag them just because you want to settle scores with Nicki Minaj? What's going on? Because they are disgusting people like you. I mean, the same way that she's disgusting enough to try and use children as shade, there are people who are also disgusting on the internet that won't mind dragging her own children. So the fact that she's willing to put her children on the line just so she can settle scores with Nicki Minaj, to me, is giving very much disgusting. I'm disgusted on those children's behalf. As a mother, you don't even want to protect your children. Because in as much as there are babs who may be able to say, okay, we don't drag children, we don't like what you said about, this person's child, we still will not drag your children. There are babs like me, there are fans like me that will still say, okay, I don't appreciate the mother, I don't like how vile the mother is, but still the children are innocent. But there are also those that won't mind going below the belt just like you. So to expose your own offsprings to that just because you want to say your children are smarter than Papa Bear, it's just vile, man. It's just gross. But anyway, this is what Rah Ali had to say. So first of all, she posted pictures of her children. And then after that, she went and said, my shorty, she just turned 5 on 11/11. And she's reading, adding, and she's fluent in Spanish. Thankful. Okay, this is the first time that Rah Ali is posting about her children like this. And then she went ahead and said, my 3-year-old is fluent as well. I'll make a video of her tomorrow. I was trying to decide if they should learn Arabic, French, or Mandarin next. And I'm just like, recording videos of your children to settle scores on the internet. Scores with fans, because as for Nicki, she paid you dust even, when you wrote that letter. So to use this as a drag, because at this point you are just exposing your children to the fans. Chances are Nicki is never going to see these tweets of yours, Rah Ali. I'm sure she unfollowed you. And so to use this to settle fan scores, to put your children out there in the light, I mean, to me, that's just reckless. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Fraudulent Nation. One thing about Fraudulent Nation is if you have not encountered them, it's easy for you to call others delusional. But with the recent Desiree Perez, situation, it seems like people are finally waking up. Okay, this is what Hassan Campbell had to say about the Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion situation. Well, before Desiree Perez's, daughter came out to talk about everything that she was accusing her mother of doing, from the doctors to the to the fake police and stuff like that. Well, before that happened, it was so easy for people to say that, well, people are delusional for thinking that, well, there could be a conspiracy around the Tory Lanez arrest. But now people are like, if somebody can do that to their own child, what else can they do to strangers? But let me insert what he had to say. I'll catch you guys after that.
As a father or a mother, a parent, we're going to protect our children from harm in any way that we can. But it seems like it's something more sinister going on in this situation. And then when you look at the situation with Desiree and her daughter and how she's doing her daughter, now it makes you reevaluate every single thing that Tory Lanez has said about Roc Nation. Honestly speaking, I wasn't trying to believe it. Usually I'm a conspiracy theorist, but the Megan Thee Stallion, the lies, the being set up by Roc Nation, I wasn't trying to hear it for some reason. I can hear now. I can hear and I can see clear as day. Free Tory Lanez. First and foremost, free Tory Lanez. That's number one. Number two, anytime you could, are y'all listening? Where she actually had doctors that never even seen her daughter try to commit her. Never seen them. Never tested her for drugs or anything. Never seen her. But actually it trying to frame, doctors trying to frame her, having police officers run down, grab her, nab her, and kidnap her, and have her committed in a hospital for more than 36 hours. And if she didn't have people fighting for her to get her out, they could have put her away indefinitely and she would have never had a voice. Now she got her ears. She got the ears of the streets now. Oh yeah, she definitely got the ears to the streets now. But it's like, wow, where they do that at? This is legal? To actually file false claims on somebody, have them committed and have them locked away? If she's willing to go that far on her own daughter, then you damn right I can believe everything they said about what happened to Tory Lanez. And yes, I believe now that he has definitely been set up. And yes, I absolutely believe at this point in time that hit that happened in the penitentiary, I firmly believe Roc Nation was behind that. Free my nigga Tory Lanez, man. And my prayers go out to her daughter, because nobody should have to live like that. That's evil. And it gives you a little glimpse and a real glimpse. It's like, damn. Listening to the stories of Desiree and what she just did to her daughter, then it makes you think about all the stuff that's coming out in court with Diddy. I could only imagine when you start digging into Jay-Z's backyard now, because if this is the partner that he got and this is how his partner is getting down at Roc Nation, something just ain't right. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation in the comment section. Is Desiree Perez pure evil? Everybody write free Tory Lanez in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Advovo BBL and her husband. It seems like now it's sympathy time, okay? When it comes to Advovo BBL, it's interesting to me that she's so quick to call others mentally unstable or they are using substances that cannot be mentioned. It seems like everyone that she doesn't get along with, or everybody that does not, let her have her way, she is quick to call mentally unstable or substance. Because I mean, this is the first time that I'm hearing that Offset is battling mental health issues from her. Like, I'm hearing this for the first time. Okay. And if this is actually the truth that Offset has some mental health issues, then it's interesting to me why she would come online trying to make mockery of mental health issues when it comes to Nicki Minaj. I mean, if the father of your own children is battling mental health issues, wouldn't you be more sensitive about that? Because no matter what happens at the end of the day, whether they divorce or not, that's still the father of her children. So now I'm thinking, as your children grow older and you're using mental health as a drag, and if it does come out that the father was also battling the same things, don't you think that they're going to hold you accountable for doing that on the internet? And on top of that, now she's alluding that Offset is on substances that cannot be mentioned, which is something that we're hearing for the first time. And when you listen to her talk, she feels like God works for her over time. She sounds like somebody who has domesticated God or something like that. Because there's no accountability whatsoever on her part. But when it comes to other people, oh my God, it's laughable. She's like, it's not funny. She's not funny. Oh my God, it's not funny. You guys are laughing at this. But you laugh at other people's tragedies. Like, I want you guys to listen to this and make me understand. Because she cannot even go through one space without dragging others. Meanwhile, at the same time, she's begging for sympathy. Like, she will start off her space or her rant begging for sympathy, and then at the end of it, she'll be dragging other people and making a mockery of other people's situations. So it's hard to sympathize with her. It's difficult to sympathize with her because you do the same things that you accuse others of doing. So how can we sympathize? But anyway, you guys, let me insert a snippet. It's a very short clip of what she had to say. And let me know if you see the ridiculousness of this space. But I don't think that after that, I'm going to be coming back. So, that being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.
Like I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see shit on on social media about women getting killed every other day. And on the truth, like it's like I'm a real tough bitch. Like I'm a tough bitch. But you can never there's a difference between being tough and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to you gotta be concerned. And I'm really starting to be concerned. And I'm so tired because I want to detach myself from shit. And it's like it just doesn't stop. And it's like, when does it fucking stop? I try to be nice. I try to contact family. I try to whatever, and it's not working. And I'm so tired. I'm really getting fucking like I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see shit on on social media about women getting killed every other day, and I'm so tired. I don't want to do things that's gonna overshadow what I got going on. It's literally a fucking nightmare. And people think it's so funny. It's not funny. It's concerning. Dealing with somebody that fucking does substance and fucking start hurting me. It's not funny. Then you got these weird ass men. You got these weird ass men talking about, oh, they should be petty. This person should be petty. Da da da. It's not cute to tell somebody that has a mental illness and have substance to be petty to somebody that's raising their children. It's not funny. You need to grow up. Y'all love to call kids and all that type of shit when y'all act like one. Straight men here. Oh, you motherfuckers should be petty. It's so funny. It's not fun. So tired. I don't want to do things funny. And if I was to show these fucking that I've been getting, y'all wouldn't be laughing. Because it wouldn't be funny if it was your fucking sister or your fucking cousin or your fucking mama. These grown ass men, we're grown ass. This is not a competition. This is not a competition. This is not nothing. I have moved on with my life. I completely have moved on with my life. I don't respond to shit. I don't play about shit. I am tired. I be trying to be the bigger person. Everything. Shit is not fucking funny. It's not funny. And y'all gonna see that shit is not funny. If I spread this shit out, y'all gonna be like, y'all might cry. This shit is not fucking funny. This is why fucking men don't take accountability for shit because they have the money. And if I was to show these weak ass men, they all got their weak ass family, they all got their weak ass mama, they all got their weak ass bitches. Like, oh yeah, they, I don't come online doing petty shit, and I don't be behind the scene doing petty shit. I don't keep my kids from nobody, nothing. Leave me the alone. It's going to get real bad. These weak ass men, they all got their weak ass family.